should be live and good to go here. Today we have RDG going up against SAS in a friendly match. This is not a TPL match. This is a friendly match, just using the TPL overlay. Our point today will be Town Center, Carentan Night. Interesting being a night map. I have not played a lot of night maps in my time, especially for comp, at least. And I will be your caster, Whippy, Ohio. I am new to this, so bear with me as I will probably mess up a couple things with the scoreboard and stuff. But it should be fine. Gotta learn somehow. Today we have RDG being the allies and SAS being the axis. Said earlier, point's going to be Town Center. Turn those on. As these trucks come out, looks like we have a couple rocket snipes from SAS. There they are. The trucks move into Town Center. Let's see if these guys can hit anything. It's going to be down on this main road, I would assume. It's a little bit early. Unfortunately, they hit the roof. One more comes in. That one's a bit off. That one was a little late. That one almost got that truck. Allies here, or sorry, the Axis. Hard cap. Strafing run comes in, takes out a couple of those guys. Looks like RDG is kind of spread really thin right here. Not much on this southeast side. Do got Riz over there. Woody and Jay going at it. Takes out Jay there. Looks like SAS is going to have complete control of hard cap. Have a Lux going down the main road. And it looks like they also have a P4 down the main road and another Lux looking down the flank. Flare lights and everything, that looks nice. RDG's armor is currently up in the church. Establish a nice presence in the church with the flank going. The enemy that gunner has walking down the street. Rockets coming to try to take out gunner, unfortunately. trap line going. Just slips by there. Might slip by gold as well. SAS has control of the factory, hard cap, and the courtyards of the southeast, past town center. Have a Lux in the alleyway there to hold down this. That medium tank for RDG is still up the track. Providing us support down the roadway. Oh, looks like we have a Stewart. Get some shots in on that P4, but that P4 is going to react to that. Stewart has to back up. Unfortunately, that Stewart gets taken out by that P4. Still got that Lux down there. Another Lux in the alleyway there. SAS is getting very wide here. Trying to make sure they establish as much ground as they can early on. As it looks like this medium tank is going to be all alone up here. Might move it in to try and take out that P4. P4 does not have a outboard there. He sent a crew member, so that's good. Rocket on that Sherman, but that Sherman should have eyes on it. As it does, and it gets a shot right in the ass of that P4. That is going to run away and try and repair. When he tried to get a satchel on the Sherman, he's taken out by a sniper in the tower. Machine Dog actually out of rockets. That Lux is still chilling in the alleyway there, and another one on the southeast. RDG has a Puma pulling up on the southeast as well, way back there. RDG is trying to get hard cap. Fodler getting some frags into this alleyway. Grenades come in at Fodler. Fodler gets taken by a grenade. And that cap right there goes back to SAS. SAS has a really good presence up here in these buildings up here in the main neighborhood. The trench line. Rocket goes in on that Lux there. Almost gets taken out. That Greyhound is still Woody might get shot in the back here. No, he does not. He knows good game sense on his part. starting to fight over this church. So they gotta gain control of that to hold the flag, make sure they don't get allies in the hard cap, just like how Gaz and Fodler are. And SAS is playing very wide here as they're in canal crossing over there as well. So it looks like SAS is trying to get as much ground as they can from the train station here. As they are slowly making their way through the train roads and the train tracks. Have a random assault player over here. Distance is causing some mayhem over here on the hard cap. Making sure defense doesn't have a light game going on. And that Greyhound is in the alleyway now. And that might get taken out by that door. Gaz watch his brothers in arms get blown up there. RDG had some cap pressure going on, but that was shut down pretty quickly. As RDG is making ground in the alleyways to get behind town center. But I think at the same time, SAS is gaining ground in the courtyards to get into train station, which it looks like they have slightly achieved. Goes off right there. Looks like Bravo is off by himself, followed by Rolo. Bomber comes in for RDG. It's not going to get anything. One infantry. Unless there was a garrison in there and I missed it. SAS has full control of the main courtyard area. That Lux supporting still. And that B4 is still chilling on the main court. Right now is Ace has TP back here and AT is rocking out. Looks like whoever that AT player is there, got a rocket in the back. There's actually a second P4 here. So SAS has two P4s, a Lux, as RDG is bringing up the light tank and that medium to spawn back in. I don't think they have any armor in the field right now. They do. They have a heavy tank down. SAS is still working to gain control and establish that main courtyard there, as they are also pushing through Canal Crossing to get a wrap on the church flank. So they are playing very wide. Skirmishes here in the back lines. Got a couple stragglers going down the alleyway, make their way into a derailed train. Something just blew up there. Maybe it was that one P4. It for sure was. P4 got taken out. Looks like he got satcheled, perhaps. Rhodes trying to make his way onto that 76 to get a satchel. Takes out Ace there. SAS is still trying to move its troops through this alleyway. Tiger might also have a satchel as well to get on that 76. So Rhodes got taken out, which is good for RDG. Tiger, let's see if we can get the satchel on. Got Higgs right there. Just takes him out. Making sure that 56 stays alive. Hey, Roger comes in on that Lux. Look at that. Maybe takes out that Lux tank. Very good ET work. SAS still has a P4 anchoring town center hard cap. SAS still has guys on map edge of, or not map edge, but whatever that point is, I can't remember. Back there trying to get that rep going still. Distance is still back here. So we can chase that 76. Takes out the commander and OP, and they get back spawned, and he waits for that 3-second rule to take them out. Ace doesn't know if he's getting followed by Joey. The Ace is just better and takes out the leader. P4 still in hard cap, anchoring it. We have cap progress on derailed train. Uh-oh, we got an SL back here that got a squad on. And it was an airhead too. Airhead got dropped by SAS. They might do an all-in on this. Another plane goes on overhead. That's for supplies, though. RDG is getting that cap progress slowly back now. No, they're not actually. Still going in for RDG. Yeah, SAS just has loads of guys coming in right now. Might have to do a full retreat back on this and fall back. But as SAS is going in for derailed train, RDG is also going in for town center. That P4 might be taken out by the 76 here. Dozer on top of the Stewart. Does get a satchel on there, so that Stewart is going to get taken out. And that 76 is not going to get shots on that P4. Flare comes in for SAS, showing us there's only 2 guys on hard cap. Gotta get those bodies in on these outposts and get those filled. Reinforce goes down for RDG, but unfortunately there is no one on hard cap, so that's not going to really do a whole lot. Cap progress does get stalled there for a second. And RDG does get cap progress back. As they are slowly taking out the SAS guys. So that was a good response to RDG. But now that a lot of people are responding to that, SAS should have the momentum to have this all loosened up here at Town Center. Looks like those are trying to get on top of the tank for the SAS one, which he does. He's on top of the tank, can't get that satchel on. Because that satchel is on that turret, he's at 76. He does take them out, though. That P4 might have eyes on the 76 as well, but I don't think that will matter. He gets a side shot on it. Another side shot. Too late for that satchel. Big callback from RDG. A lot of the guys are at the real train now. They gave up all of this room here, as they do have PNG OPs up still. But you can see here that SAS is just gaining ground here. They get a spawn wave off there. Made takes out Jackson, but unfortunately Shifty falls, as Made is going to go up against like five, six guys here. Maids come in. Maid takes out one. Bull gets that flank, kills him, takes out that OP. So P squad got taken out there. We still got G squad available. We still got Charlie squad and tag rights here for SAS. Looks like they might be doing a support swap to get a garrison. Excuse me. To get a garrison back there. RDG is gaining ground back on the train station that they lost. Prior. But SAS is now moving through the alleyways coming out of the train station. Takes a Bounty. Bounty gets taken out there by Higgs. He's got Barnett that might take out Higgs. Joey takes out Higgs in his kill streak. This guy Ace running up on Hams here. Takes out the outpost. Hams takes out Ace there. Got a medium tank there for SAS or RDG on the defense there, as they have a second medium tank also under rails. And SAS has their tanks moving up now. They got 2 P4s up here, and they have their first Tiger. See SAS is making huge amounts of ground here in the alleyways and that red road. They still have Rolo back here. He does not have an OP down, unfortunately, for him. That's probably why he's sitting in that bush, waiting for his cooldown. Fighting over the streets again, trying to get back all the ground that they lost because they had to fall back. And SAS still working their way through the courtyard. SAS has started to move troops out of the train station now, so they have control of the train station as well. As the church seems to be pretty much cleared out. Just got some stragglers here for RDG that SAS is couldn't clear it out. Watching down the main road. Full action battle. Cobb is seeking blood, going in for his MP40. But Booty gonna take out him there. We got distance back here in the back line again. I don't know how he's managing this, but he might get a sapling. By Kima. No, he does not. Distance sees him though. Takes a couple shots and misses, so they know that distance is back there now. So they map that recon plane, and he's going to show a lot of SAS guys there on that recon that they are spread pretty wide. And that is a bombing run from SAS, going to clear off this whole road. Might take out that road too. That P4 gets taken out. Right here, this P4 got taken out by a crazy angle by this P4. Very good find. That bomb there. Take out a lot of RDG infantry. Ground control and towers being saved there from that alleyway. And that garrison does stay up, so they do get a spawn rate on that garrison. RDG is coming in with their own bombing as well. Going in over on that P4. My only damage tracks there, but that P4 can get repped up by Foxy. There we go. Trying to clear off that road. This SAS still has a couple of guys in the back line here as distance. Might get a satchel down on this medium. This has been causing backline havoc this entire game. Just going for it. Gets that satchel down there. Right in the tracks. You can barely even see that. I don't think they even know that they're satcheled. So it looks like that P4 is going to get taken out here. Looks like we have a airhead, another airhead in the exact same spot, and supplies coming down for SAS. As does Festive there. SAS is getting cap progress on the rail train. And that satchel. That airhead does get landed here. Which Cole and Arthur are looking for it. They know it's here. They just don't know where. As the supplies are also coming down as well. Cap progress coming in for SAS as RDG is losing to Real Train. Looks like they got a just full frontal assault going on right here. They just flittered in from the train station and the alleyway of Town Center to get into hard cap. And they find that airhead finally. Takes out whoever that SL was there. They get a spawn wave on that airhead. Only 2 guys though. Cop takes out Arthur. So that airhead is going to stay up. Cap progress does continue, as a lot of guys for SAS are in that hard cap there. RDG has a heavy tank coming up to take out that airhead. Oh, looks like Gaz is going to be and SAS might get a cap here, as they do, capturing the Rail Train, changing the score to 4-1 SAS, and we are only 35 minutes into this game. But it looks like SAS is capping it right back. As SAS, or RDG, eliminated some of those people on that hard cap. But they still have R's OP from Jim, so they can still get some couple bodies on the hard cap there. So RDG has a P4 looking down the tracks as well, accompanied by a Tiger and another P4 down here. Supplies coming in for SAS, trying to get a clearance down on the train, but it is flooded by RDG infantry. This P4 dives in the hard cap to try and contest it. As the P4 does escape from a rocket, Rico might get behind it and blow up that P4 as it does there. It's taken out. Got Bravo over here in the back line trying to get a sneaky flank going on. That heavy tank is getting rocketed, as it did lose a tank commander. Pine gets out of the tank to do some reps, but unfortunately gets taken out there. Cap is going to go back to 2-3. Still SAS. But the Rail Train is getting contested. As we speak, it's actually getting capped still, but RDG does have presence in Town Center. Does have Fox Squad, O Squad, and Love Squad back here to try and turn the tide and capture Town Center and quickly take SAS off guard. As they also have a light tank that is being accompanied by them by the church. As RDG is defending the Rail Train. They got a big spawn wave off on the Rail Train to keep that train at a pause, so SAS can't do that. cap progress still coming in for RDG. It's halfway capped now. Just see everyone for SAS flooding into this hard cap. As it gets contested, or SAS start taking the point back actually. As the airhead for RDG does land. But Barty Rose. Alright, well Barty will not take out that airhead. He gets traded with Betty. That airhead is going to be available to spawn on. Satchel goes off in that building there, takes out a lot of guys in that building there. Spawn wave comes off on the airhead. Spawn wave came off on the airhead, but Cobb looked like it cleaned them all up, along with Gunner. Tries to get a grenade through the window. Unfortunately, does not make it through the window, but he does get the grenade to the airhead and takes out that airhead. And SAS is using a P4 to the Stewart, but also trading out the Stewart as well. Looks like the Tiger destroyed the 76 train. It's like Shifty is behind this Tiger, but I don't think he has rockets. Shifty lining up the shots for Brown here. Takes out Brown. So they're going to lose their tank commander there. And Shifty also takes out Rob there. SAS is still gaining ground out of town center into the courtyard here. Slowly trickling guys back into the red train. This plane comes overhead. Supplies dropping for SAS for Garrison, front door Garrison. A lot of presence from SAS back here in Carentan. Just making sure that they don't get that RDG counted that rapidly. Rocket from Dog comes in too short of that Tiger map. Dog lines up that shot. Rocket came in from Raznow a little bit too short. That Tiger now is fully prepared. And the SAS have complete control of these courtyards, like I said earlier. Just trickling in guys from the courtyard to clear out the back lines as well as the town center. Because RDG does have a garrison down here, defended by Able and F's spies. As the trading shots with Barnett. Unfortunately, it's taken out by Barnett. as they are going to clear off that garrison and those 2 outposts that were back there. So that's going to be cleared out for SAS. It's the point flickered for derailed train. The point is contested. Looks like SAS has a double stack going on here. There's 2 Tiger tanks, but it is getting rocketed in the back. 2 rockets getting in the back of that Tiger. All thanks to X-Ray, but unfortunately he gets taken out there. Another plane coming overhead, which is going to drop panels. Get some supplies for another garrison. They lost a Tiger. SAS bombing on Cleveland. Actually, this is RDG bombing on RDG still holding derailed train as SAS is continuing to get pressure onto it. As SAS has started to get a little bit of a wrap going on this side of the map. From the north side of the map, I should say. The ammo drop coming in for RDG. Falling in the real train. This Tiger tank might be in trouble here. Oh, Commander takes out X-Ray. Might be saving that Tiger tank's life there. SAS has another tank back here too. P4 watching the flank of that Tiger. Tiger going into the courtyard. Here it's more safe to get some repairs going on. Center gets contested. RDG starts to get a little bit of cap progress going. Fox Squad managed to get Night Fox. Fox Squad managed to get their OP back here and start to get some cap progress going on as the flare goes on overhead. 2 guys back here. Flare goes out for SAS as that's going to show all 4 guys here in hard cap, which means that it is probably only 1 outpost spawn, and they don't need to call back a lot of guys. But you could just see everyone falling back to the point. Making sure they don't lose this. You also have squad leader D and G back here. They can get a good flank going on town center. And the point gets contested, and SAS start to defend once again. Greenbird takes out Riz there. Ace keeps it, takes out Greenbird. Nice trades. Let's go back and see this Tiger tank. Yeah, Shifty takes out Barbie there. That Tiger tank's dead. This Tiger tank got satcheled. Oh no, this Tiger tank had a duel with a medium and got taken out. TPL train is getting contested by SAS, but RDG is defending it. As cap progress came in just a little bit for town center, not a lot. Gold takes out Frost there. As Night Fox has artillery coming in on them. They get into a gunfight in the alleyway there and gets taken out. Cap progress continues to go for derailed train. As SAS pushed into derailed train from that north side there. Flare comes in for RDG, showing off where they're all coming from. Recon also coming in for RDG. We got a couple of guys in the back. This distance might get a satchel down on Garrison, which looks like he might have. So Garrison might get taken out there. Does start to... No, they do not. SAS goes back into capturing the rail train. That satchel is off by distance, taking out that backline garrison off of farm rooms. And it looks like SAS here is just flooding the hard cap. So he did get a outpost spawn there. Nope, that was a garrison. They got a garrison spawn on the rail train. For RDG, try and sway the favor into RDG a little bit. Stop this cap progress that they've been having so much trouble with. But it looks like SAS is going to flip this and just try their best to flip this into a 4-1 situation. And RDG is trying to defend it, as they are defending the point right now. So like, should get a spawn wave off that garrison momentarily. Let's check out Town Center. Hey, Ace there. Ace was buying time, being patient with a couple of shots though, unfortunately. So RDG does have a little bit of presence there in the town center side. And they are defending the rail train as that spawn opens up. For SAS is going to show off with all of his guys to just spawn off that garrison, might get a bombing run. If they do, a bombing run does come in for the rail train. Should take out that garrison. SAS bombing. Goes right over that garrison, takes out that garrison on the rail for RDG. Jackson and Matt in the courtyards. Matt gets taken out by Jackson there. Going to a clear hard cap for SAS here, and everyone in town center will be forced to retreat back into farm ruins. So a hard reset for RDG coming in here, as they only have two. They're only going to have 2 backline garrisons to try and recapture the rail train. As RDG does have a recon guide back here into hard cap. And the cap favor does go into SAS there, changing it back again roughly around 15 minutes ago. They captured it earlier, but RDG defended it right immediately and capped it immediately back. Got all these tanks for RDG. 76 is going to get satcheled there. It's medium. In the butt there. Looks like Foxy might take out that medium. Yes, it does. Foxy takes out that medium tank. And that 76 is going to get taken out by that satchel. It's a huge spawn wave from RDG on the very bottom of map edge. Satchel there takes out that 76. The SAS doesn't really have a lot of presence up to the north anymore, as they all flooded south. SAS is trying to gain full control of the real train and map edge as they have the garrison there. Pretty big switch. That garrison there is in control of that field there. Recon flare comes up. It's going to show all those guys there for RDG. Cat progress does go into favor of RDG once more, but SAS is saying no to that, as that cat progress does get deleted. SAS has a Greyhound that we broke off the top of that U4 there. Oh, it rips off the side of the Greyhound. The Greyhound gets taken out by that U4. Another... Oh, that is a Tiger tank going into the real train now. Another ricochet for that Q4. Whoever that was got a rocket in the back. SAS has got a good line going on here from the north side, as they got more north side presence now. Trying to reestablish on their root field as that call got taken out test back here in the back line. Going to show this garrison hot. Big swap wave. For SAS, I guess they got a swan wave off that garrison. The Stewart is going to go map edge and try and establish. fight over for that garrison. As Link takes out that garrison. And force melees Link. Sparty over here is trying to get a satchel on Stuart as well. Matt is trying to find where Force is at. Runs right by him and steps on a mine and blows both of them up. SAS has a P4 and a Tiger on the train. I think that's their only armor right now. RDG does have that Stewart over here to the map edge. SAS does have an airhead in the bottom left corner of the map there. And they get a spawn wave off the airhead. 3 guys in recon. Or 2 guys in recon. As cap progress does come in for SAS on farm. It's mainly all soft cap pressure. So they got 3 more guys to come in off that airhead for SAS as they continue to get cap pressure as it comes in and it gets contested. That goes right back into SAS's favor. So RDG has to call back a lot of guys to try to defend off of this as we have 2 garrisons and 3 garrisons. That's it. Farm rooms. And that will go back into RDG. The airhead is still going to stay back there to get some bodies on that. Not get a satchel on the Tiger. As Manny is going to take out a garrison here on map edge. So RDG loses a garrison on their soft cap. Got 1 more spawn in on that airhead. RDG does have a flank garrison here, just north of the red train. If we do have a bomber coming for SAS. Shifted just a little bit over. Recon presence back there in points get contested. SAS starts to get cap pressure on farm ruins again. As Manny hunts down another garrison for RDG. Taking out that garrison. As Schick takes out Manny there and his garrison taking out spree. And Barty tries to get some shots on Schick, but unfortunately it's taken out. SAS still holding this line pretty good. Unfortunately, they are having 5-6 OPs here. If they just get enough bodies on these OPs, they can start to capture the rail train. As SAS does have a Tiger tank rolling up on the map edge side there. And RDG only has 2 garrisons to work off of. It's one front door and there's one in the red zone of town center. The commander takes up a half track. And spawning in another 76. Heidi in this factory window, providing some crossfire across the tracks. And RDG does get some cap progress back onto the rail train. But gets shut down once again by RDG gets cap progress on the rail train. SAS shuts that down pretty quickly. RDG does establish a garrison here in the wheat field. Looks like that will get taken out by Leo. And SAS has a pretty good presence in the north here from the factory complex. Woody here is trying to get a saddle on that medium. He does get a saddle. Distance, saving his rockets. And the tank gets taken out. SAS starts to get cap progress again. Back on farm units. And that is quickly shut down once again. RDG looks like got a lot of spawns off that north garrison to flood bodies south to try to get into derailed train station. Oh, sorry, derailed train. As they are taking control of that courtyard that SAS took control of earlier to get into the direction. RDG is doing it right back to him. It's artillery. It's to hammer the rail train. SAS still has a big presence over here to the north of farm roads as well. Still trying to flood bodies into farm roads to try to get that 5-0. RDG does have a heavy tank pulling up. The cap progress does go back into RDG once more. Trying to which gets shut out once again by RDG or SAS. Sorry. Got a piece right here. Does not take out the 76. Wow. I don't know what to say to that. That is just very unlucky for the commander and very lucky for that tanker. SAS still has a pretty good presence down here to the south of the rail train, but unfortunately it looks like RDG did clear out most of that north presence that they had going on. So they're still trying to get that cap progress in. There's still a lot of SAS guys in that factory complex. They have two OPs down in the hard cap. RDG is going to have cap progress back into 50% here. Try and sway this battle back into 2-3 to get maybe a big spawn wave off this garrison to frontal attack town center. And farm ruins gets contested as well. Those two guys. Big spawn wave came off the garrison that stalls the cap progress from the speed that they had, and SAS is going to continue to defend that. The heavy tank is now prepared from that beach strike. He's now accompanied by a Greyhound, as SAS has a Puma going outbound to the neutral. There's another big spawn wave off that garrison. SAS is that Tiger guy is up here. Is that it? Yeah, so the Tiger got taken out by something that I completely missed. As that Greyhound takes out Party there to have the P-Shark pick up that Greyhound. SAS is moving up a Lux. Does get a rocket into the back. Jackson hops out. Does not do much as Steve takes out that tank there. That Lux. That was going to the farmland, so that will relieve the pressure off of derailed train as they lost another tank. Force is down, but Force is on now for SAS as RDG is slowly gaining cap cover. Or they are not anymore. SAS shuts that down pretty quickly. Another bombing run coming in. Looks like it looks for bombing run coming in for RDG that won't get anything. Dropping it on that outpost there. There is no garrison back here. SES is up. One as a solo, one as a solo to get it up there. And another one as a full crew. Cap progress is forward. RDG, but SAS has a huge presence in the factory complex. Very cramped up here as it is a artillery, as I say that, artillery man's dream to have people all pumped up. Got a tank that got destroyed here. That's 76 from a satchel. No, it could have been from this before. As that was taken out by X-Ray. Like we had a satchel go off there at the same time as the party rounds hit. And SAS just has full control of hardcap at this point. Let's go back to map edge. And Zorolo is chilling in the wheat field there with a P4 that's rolling up and another P4 that is also rolling up. So SAS has two P4s rolling into map edge. Try to make their way into farm ruins. As RDG does get another spawn wave off of that north garrison. Getting 3 SLs up there. Huge garrison spawn. In the middle of it. Looks like he doesn't take out anybody. Foxy gets taken out there as well. Might have gotten a satchel down somewhere. Yes, he does. He has a satchel in that crater. Raptor blows up and takes out that garrison. That was a good position shot from Reznov, who unfortunately did ricochet off the back. It was a very nice shot. Another rocket comes in. Try to take out that garrison, but that garrison is gone. We have a medium dive bomb. The hard cap of the rail train is going to get taken out by the T4. As the round ricochets and goes to the moon, this medium tank is going to stay alive and try and get behind that P4. Because the P4 doesn't want to get behind him. And the Sherman actually might get out before it goes down. Good play from that Sherman, actually. Once again, RDG head cap on the Sherman. Under the train, but getting closed out by SAS as Foxy takes out that Sherman as well. RDG still has a good presence in the north, trying to fall the way back into the rail train. Have a P4 rolling face-to-face into a heavy tank here. And the 76 is going to hopefully take out the P4. As P4 is taking out that big 76. Great work from that tank group. If you look at the map right now, SAS is all in on defense right now. Just getting a couple guys in a farm lanes, making sure it's still being contested by a little bit. Everyone is all over this main red wave. It's going to make it a very, very hard time for RDG to try and cap this. Try and cap your rail train and town center in roughly 7 minutes. And distance is back here again. Backline causing backline mayhem. And he's going to see this half track, and he's going to get a satchel on this half track. As Riz did take a pop shot at him earlier, so he will wait for Riz to come out of the hedge line and take him out there. Very good play from distance there. But distance does get taken out there, but unfortunately for RDG, that half track is going to get blown up there. There goes that half track gets taken out. Takes out that infantry guy. Ready to take him out. Let's see if LJ can get a rocket onto this P4 as he's looking the wrong way. Leo's going to take him out. Takes out both, actually. Takes out Rico as well. P4 is going to go back to where its infantry is, which is actually back towards farmlands. RDG is getting cap progress once again onto the rail train, but SAS does have a garrison spawn. But unfortunately, 2 SLs get taken out there for SAS. RDG moving back into the rail train from the south. Looks like the whole northern progress got taken out there. Along with the garrison as well. As RDG has a heavy tank on map edge that might go head to head into the Tiger. each other here. Tiger's not paying attention. Maybe they didn't see each other. We'll go back to that. This cap progress still comes in for RDG, as it looks like they cleared out a hard cap actually. Got a little bit too many guys back on 2 farmlands. So RDG has progress on hard cap now. That will turn it into a 2-3 situation. With this heavy tank back here. Pull through. I don't know how they don't see that tiger there. Cap goes into RDG's favor. Taking the rail train once again. And RDG only has three or so minutes to try and get cap progress on the town center. But RDG still has plenty of guys back here behind the rail train. And it looks like Rob took out a medium tank. No, he did not. He is now. Rob is taking out a medium with a satchel. Oh. Rob is not taking out that medium with a satchel. He just got flattened by it. Okay, well that just happened. Never seen that before. Don't even know how that happened. But RDG has a upside down tank. As a little less, or a little more than 2 minutes here, as it reaches the 2-minute mark now. RDG has a last-ditch airhead coming down onto Church. There's a skirmish between J6 and Islander. That airhead does come down. Might see a big spawn presence here if Islander doesn't see this airhead, which I don't think he did. Machine Dog just chilling. He's gonna follow Islander, but big spawn wave is probably gonna come off here. Huge spawn wave. As Sheen and Islander fight for their life there, take out nobody. But as cap progress does come in for RDG on town center, SAS is taking back the rail train, as RDG does not have any garrisons back here, only OPs. So it looks like SAS might turn it back into a 4-1. Reinforce comes in on the rail train, but unfortunately for RDG, that's not going to help. The overwhelming presence they have in that hard cap bombing run comes in for RDG to try and clear that out. But I just don't think, look at all the red circles compared to the blue, I don't think there's enough guys to try and get this into RDG's favor. Bombing run comes in. which unfortunately for RDG is really good attack, I would say. That last minute airhead. There it goes, point flips. Back into a 4-1 situation for SAS. That was a very good desperate airhead from RDG. As SAS will take victory of a 4-1 Carentan. That causing absolute mayhem in the background, as he's always been doing the entire game. Definitely would give him brownie points for how much of a menace he's been. All those guys. He might have taken out one of them. He goes in and take out that garrison. There we go. SAS takes it home. 4-1 victory against RDG. It's a very good last-ditch effort from RDG to try and get the ending cap there. Unfortunately, it was not enough. Very good game though overall.